Hello YouTube. So this video, there's going to be a little bit of chit chat. I'm going to explain some things that's going on in the shop and some jobs we have and go over a few things. So bear with me. If you don't want to hear about any of that, you can just skip right ahead. And at the end of this video, you'll see some building, some plasma cutting, and a few other things. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you here soon. Hello, YouTube. So Reba and I are on our way to get some steel today. We've got a few jobs that we landed. So we got a small railing job that we're going to try to knock out before our next big railing job. We've got a driveway gate we've got to go quote, and another driveway gate that is already on the books. It's going to wait until we're caught up with everything else. So I don't have my GoPro again, but I figured I'd shoot a little video here real quick. Hopefully you can hear me. So I wanted to go over a couple things with the channel. So New Tool Tuesday, I'm still going to do it, but I'm not going to do it every Tuesday. I think I'm going to do it once a month. And I'll try to put one out next Tuesday. I'm going to start giving a little more day-to-day video. Not so much just project, but just a little bit more of the day in the life stuff. Not super long videos, but I'm going to try not to just yak the whole time through them videos. But like I said, we're going to pick up steel right now. I might shoot a little bit of that. We'll see. We've got to get some 3/16 plate, 3/16 sheet metal for a project that has to be done tonight. Then we have to go run over to a buddy's and pick up some pipe for that project as well. And those pieces that are made tonight will be going down to the lake tomorrow. It's for a dock repair. So I need to get those built, and I need to plan on taking them down there in the morning. While I'm down there, I think I'm going to shoot a little bit of video and touch up a couple things on the railing that's down at the lake. The last video you saw that railing on that new house, and there's only 3 sections left of that. On the porch there's 2 steps, that's a little rail, and there is a back porch that, I guess it's not a back porch, it's a side porch. Come here, Reba. It's only 4 foot of railing, so I've got to fabricate that one still. I'm in the middle of fabricating the front stair rail. Hopefully I can finish that up today or tonight, and we will knock out these dock brackets. And then tomorrow I'll take that stuff to the lake, half of the cover basically. Get some pictures and video right there. Bungee's on. Railing down there fully installed. Big bumps on 50 highway. For the most part, we'll probably spend the weekend working in the shop, so I'll try to video some of that. I've got a couple fire pits that I want to build that I think will be big hits. One of them is a spare tire cover, so instead of having your regular leather or vinyl tire cover on the back of your camper or your Jeep, this fire pit is built like take it off real quick when you want to build a fire, cook on it. You can just throw a little Weber grill cooktop on it if you want, or I can build a custom cooktop. You just have to store it a little separate from the wheel cover, but they'll be neat. We've got it all mocked up in the computer, so I'm going to cut some of that out this weekend, and obviously obviously finish up all the railing I can for that house, the new house build, so that we can get that to powder coat and finish that job up. The other railing job that we have going on, we won the bid on 2 different railing jobs. One of them is actually Allison's boss, so didn't really have to compete for that one. That's only 10 foot of railing, so not a huge deal, but it's a good little railing job. So we'll knock that out as soon as possible, and that way that's done before we jump to this other bigger job. So we won another job in the city for 100 foot of railing, similar to the one at the house we just built, but it'll all be on a deck and it won't go to any pillars. It'll all be standalone posts, and we'll have to make it all bolt together. So that'll be a good one. Excited to get a few of these done and knocked out before it gets super hot out. Sure is nice having a pool that I can go to when I get too hot in the shop. So, but that's enough of me yakking. We're almost up here to get the steel, and Rebit's about passed out, so we will holler back at you here in a minute.
You want that next to the toolbox there?
Yeah, that'll work. All right, we're all loaded up. Gotta go strap down. This is T&W Steel. It's where I buy everything in Lee Summit, Missouri. Good quality material. See that big aluminum sheet there? We got to build something out of that. I don't have a tripod, or else you could watch me strap it down. All right, so since y'all sat through that, here is the finished sign that we have to hang up. So we'll be hanging that up for on a post. We'll build the post and everything. These are the dock brackets that we are delivering today. So those mount to the dock, and then the rings are what the mud poles run down through and go into the ground. That's what keeps the dock in place. We made those rings with this pipe here, cut on a bandsaw. It's just 6-inch pipe. This big old long piece of tube here this weekend we need to actually split that down the middle on both sides for a customer. The bottom of their stalls are rotted out, so that is basically the shape they got to have. It's a kind of an odd dimension, so we're just going to do it that way. The long pieces here, those are 1/2-inch square tube pickets. And then all the stuff on this cart that's cut and ready to be put together are table bases, conference table bases. That's two table bases there. And I think we'll have maybe 6 more that he's going to want us to do. We're doing some repair work on a chandelier. So I've got those pieces here. I'll be working on that this weekend as well. These little ends broke off. So we'll be fixing that up for them. And then here is the beginning of the stair rail for the new house build. So a lot going on. That's only part of it. We've also got 4 sheets of steel there that all have work that is already going to come out of them that we already know we're going to do. So the job board is pretty full, and that's the job board right there. That's the job board. Pretty full, pretty busy, a lot going on. And I'm also trying to make sure we do some stock things that if you saw on our Facebook, the Sasquatches that screw to a tree, I've got quite a few of them in stock. I'm going to keep them in stock. They're a pretty big hit. We will also be doing some gnomes and chickens, kind of like cartoon looking chickens that stake, like garden stakes. Same with the gnomes. There's all kinds of different gnomes that can be stuck in the ground. I'm going to go ahead and cut a bunch of them out and have them in stock. And then we will also stock this new fire pit that I showed you a picture of earlier. We'll probably finish that concept up next week and have one built that we can show and do a little commercial on, if you will. We're going to have rocket stoves, and I haven't got any built yet, but I've got the material for it, and smudge pots. We haven't built any smudge pots yet, but I also have the material to build a couple of them. So, like I said, a lot going on. A lot of things need to happen. We've got a lot of jobs that are waiting on us to finish them up. So, with that being said, we're going to head to the lake. Next time you see me, we will be at the end. At this next clip, we'll be at that lake house that we did the railing on, and we will we'll do a full video. I guess a quick video showing how that turned out, everything installed. If you want some merch, oh, this isn't one of my hats. If you want some merch, we've got merch, shirts, hats, hoodies, anything you want. Just hit us up. And we will also be showing a channel sponsor in the next video. So that's exciting. We'll actually be doing a video, opening the video up with them. So, yep, here's that lake house. All right, so we're here at the lake. This railing is all installed. Let's go check it out. Windy down here at the lake today. Looks like they're getting their tongue and groove done. We've got some touch-up paint to do on some of this, it looks like. Looks like they mounted these pretty far in compared to that one. Gathering a lot of logs and stuff at their dock. Ooh, big log jam over there. Going to be a set of steps there. All right. Looks good. Do some touch up, paint touch up here and there, and be in pretty good shape. On to the next one. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. Any of the above or all of the above would be great. Thank you.